Hey everybody, I'm Pierce with Great Plains, and we're here with the 7329DH, which is a 29-foot disc produced by Great Plains, and we're here with Empire Tractor in Waterloo, New York. Great Plains has been in the disc market for quite a few years now, and we continue to expand our selection and our offerings. Traditionally, we've had from 23 on up through 36-foot wide tools, and then recently we just came out with a 10, 12, and a 15-foot disc as well for the smaller producer, fruit and vegetable type grower in mind. All of these discs are super heavy built. We'll go up against anyone in the industry, and there's quite a bit of adjustment as well. Some of the nicer features that we have is hydraulic fore and aft leveling, like you see here. We have single point depth control for all of our machines. And then we have gauge wheels on the end of each wing to help control the depth, especially when you get into some undulating ground. And one of the really nice features of this is that the gauge wheels are actually tied into our lift system, so that as we change to the depth of the tools, it's actually going to adjust the depth of the gauge wheels as well to make sure we get a consistent depth across the entire machine. And it really simplifies the adjustment going through the field and into different conditions. Some of the different options we have for blades are going to be 22, 24, or 26-inch blades. And then we also have blade spacing of 7-inch, 7.5-inch, or 9-inch as well. The tool is completely maintenance-free. There's no grease zerks on it at all. We have sealed gang bearings here. We also have one of the heaviest cast gang bars in the industry today. That allows us to put all of our weight right here on the blades into the ground, as opposed to the frame and then through these C-shanks. We want to put as much weight as we can right here on the bearings and right on the blades. Going to that, we do have C-shank springs for the gang bars themselves, and then we have the main frame. One of the other really nice thing about Great Plains is that we know that whenever you weld on a frame, especially on a flatter piece of stock, it creates a weak point as the heating and the cooling of that metal affects the hardness of it. So what we do is we actually saddle our gang bar frame here. We saddle it and then we weld it horizontally along the side and then bolt that to the main frame. That allows us to reduce any type of weak points that you get from welding on these frames at all. So it's a really solid unit. Like I said, we have a ton of new models we just hit the field with, 10, 12, and 15 foot, as well as the larger models, 23 on up to 36 foot. So it's a great tool. We invite you to come check out the Empire dealer closest to you and take a look at what we have on the lot, and we'll see you then.
Empire Tractor.